Hi everyone, happy Sunday and welcome back to my channel. I hope all of you had a wonderful week. I am kind of excited to film my video today because it does come from my very first request. So thank you very much. I hope you guys will continue to ask me things in the future because I really enjoy your feedback and ideally I want to create the content that you're going to want to watch and that you guys are going to get something out of as well. So the question was to show how I pre-plan or what my process is. Like, how do I order my stickers? Where do you get started? So that's what we're going to go over today. So the first thing that I would, first place I would start rather, is probably to get a budget, some sort of budget in mind, especially before you go shopping, because I guarantee you, once you go online and you see all these beautiful kits, you're going to go a little crazy. I know I do all the time. So if you can see, under my bills, I actually have my bi-weekly, monthly, quarterly, and yearly. And under my monthly bills, I actually have set aside, you can see that, I kept the amounts kind of private for personal reasons, obviously, but I actually have GPM, which is my Glam Planner monthly subscription. So I have to account for that amount coming out of my bank account, and I also have a budget for stickers, which is more accurately like all planner stuff related, not just stickers, but most of it is stickers, but I also have basically all like my planning supplies, like stationery, highlighters, pens, markers. I have some paper clips coming beautiful that I ordered as some accessories, and so I kind of include that in there as well. I would also be prepared for some wiggle room in this area, depending on what works best for you. For me, I find I kind of have two budgets that I work with. I have like my ideal budget of what I would like to spend on stickers, what I feel is kind of a reasonable amount to spend per month, and then I also have my final amount that I have, and that one I cannot cross or I will be in trouble. So I almost always go over my ideal budget, but I mean that's kind of why I have the total cap off, and then that way, you know, if I kind of hit my ideal amount that month, I'm really happy. If I go a little bit over, I still know that I'm okay, and I only do that sometimes if I see something I really love that I want to splurge on, that I can't wait, or if I know that, let's say, a kit that I want is going to be discontinued soon for a season change and product restock and changeover and that sort of thing. The other thing that I would keep in mind is the processing time and the delivery time that it's going to take your order or your stickers to get to you. This is one of my favorite shops. It's Glam Planner, and you can see here up at the top that it says here processing time is 1 to 3 weeks. She is kind of leaning more towards the 2-week mark right now, and then where I live in Canada, it's another 2 weeks to get over the border and get to where I live. So to be safe, the amount of time that I'm allowing for my stickers to get to me right now is about 5 weeks. So as you can imagine, you do have to kind of plan or pre-plan quite a bit in advance to make sure that you get everything that you want to use for that season in time. Nothing worse than ordering a kit like 2 weeks out and then you don't get it and then you can't use it when you wanted to. So just to keep that in mind as well is very important. Now, if it does take a little longer for your stickers to get to you, you can always back plan, which basically is kind of what it means is that you kind of go back in time and plan that week after after it's done. As you can see, I'm a little behind for my spread for this week as we are here, and I haven't laid anything down yet, but I do know what kit I'm going to use, and I do have it all ready to go. I just haven't had a chance working full-time, being a mom and running on my social media platforms. So, but in this area, I would say to be patient with yourself and to not stress out. I know that I can lay this down anytime. Ideally, I would like to lay it down the week before. I am going to try this weekend to do this week and next week as well. especially because we're going to be in the cottage these days, so I won't really have these days to work with. So I really only have 3 days of working time next week. But yeah, if you don't, or your kit doesn't come on time, or your mom and you're really busy and your life just gets in the way, try not to stress about it and just get to it as soon as you can, and it will be well worth it when you get there. So the next thing that I like to do is print out the next few months that I'm going to be ordering. So I just got all my summer kits, and so now we're at mid-July, and I want to start using kits in September, which seems like it's a far way away, but it's really not. If you think about the kind of 5-week allowance time, we are getting close to that because August is about 4 weeks and there's maybe 2 weeks in July. So usually I would start about 6 weeks out looking online and looking for kits and getting an idea of what I want to use during those weeks and kind of what's going on those weeks. And then by next week I would have all my fall kits ordered so that they're here the week before September or the first week of September, and I can use them. So the first thing that I do is I kind of keep in mind what is going on that week, because often that is kind of where I get my jumping off point or my idea for the theme that I want to use, and then I kind of have a better idea when I'm looking for kits. Like I'm kind of already inspired and kind of an idea of what I want. So I start with my kind of set weeks, which are the things that I know. And so, for example, this week is kind of the first week back to school. I'll have to excuse the paint splatters, guys. We're working on our house and continuing to work on our COVID projects, and I wasn't able to get this off, but I'm going to be going back to repaint after this anyway, so it doesn't matter too much. So this first week here is back to school. This is my daughter's birthday. And this one is going to be my birthday week. And so right away, I kind of have 3 weeks that are set. And then the weeks that don't have really anything specific going on, I call those my filler weeks. And with these weeks, I'm kind of less I don't want to say concerned, but like I kind of leave these as free weeks. So when I go on, I have an totally open mind. I don't really have any preset thought or view on what I want. I just kind of go online, see what I like, and then, let's say I really love 2 fall kits, and then I just use them for these 2 weeks here. For back to school, I will show you how I make those selections online. So we're back to the Glam Planner site now. She does have some really cute, like official back to school kits on here, but I really like this one. It's called Get It Done, and it's $6.95. I order the bitty kits when I order them, as they are a little bit more affordable. This kit plus the Erin Condren sticker sheet that I match with the bottom washi ends up being around $10, which is really affordable and kind of what my budget allows, so I like that. Every now and then I will get a slightly bigger kit if it's a special occasion, or I just really love the kit and I don't want to pull it from a bunch of different places. But I find when I kind of do my own that I do have a little bit more creative freedom, which I like, and it makes the kit a little bit more unique too, because it's not the same as everybody else. It has some features from the shop, but also some of your own kind of personality in it as well. So this is the one that I chose, this one for the Get It Done week, because it has like a computer and some planning. There's lots of planning going on that first week of school. I also like the pink and the gold and the browns and stuff like that for the first week. So this kit comes with this. It's a bitty kit. Comes with these 7 flags, 7 glitter headers, a bunch of squares, a couple flags, weekly habit tracker, a bill, and then a bunch of really adorable icons as well that you could use for that week. And then what I did is that, having this kit in mind, I went to Erin Condren and I go to their, where is it, stickers, and I go to the custom stickers here. And then when I scroll down, I'm just looking for something kind of school ish that, you know, to work with. And so you just scroll around and see, they have lots of different styles. And in my case, the one that I really liked was, it's still here, they are constantly changed, there we go. So it was the Pretty Paper Clips sticker sheet. As you can see, the color doesn't really match the kit that I did. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on it. And it's really, really easy. What you do is you just go to personalize. And you're just gonna choose your colors here. So I'm going to choose, what colors did I choose? Because I can already plan this kit. I think I chose mocha for my first color, and I chose pink for, or like a blush for my second color. And then there you go. So now this pink and brown matches Elle's kit a lot nicer, as you can see. So, and then what I would do is I would refresh preview, so it saves your changes, and then you just add to the bag. And as you can see, this price is about $4.50. When you order 4 or more at a time, this drops to like $3.80 something, so you do get a little bit of a discount. And I do get that discount because I order usually a whole season in advance. So I'll order like 2 to 3 months in advance together, so it does add up. Every little bit of savings does help, and this is kind of how I go ahead and pick my kits online. So this next part may or may not look like a lot of work to you guys, but for me it is so worth it. I do this maybe 4 times a year because I do usually 3 months in advance, so it's a little bit of work, but it's fun and I love it. And it's kind of like reminds me of like my scrapbooking days where you're like putting a bunch of things together. It's such a happy feeling, and just throw in some music and cut out the pictures and put them all together. And I love how the system works. So bear with me here. So if you guys have followed me up to this point, when I come back to this month here and I have picked my stickers for September, this is what I ended up with. So I ended up with Get It Done, which is the one I just showed you how I picked right now. I picked Mean Girls for my daughter's birthday week because she is so sassy, unbelievable. She is a feisty 4 for sure. And then Pixie Hollow, which is just a gorgeous, gorgeous kit. And I really, really like it. And then Stargazer, I picked for my birthday week because I love like galaxies, celestial stuff, moons, stars, you know, astrology, that sort of thing. So I'm so excited to use this for my birthday week. I think it's going to be beautiful. And then for the last week of September, I picked Elle's Blush Edit Kit, which is just kind of almost like an extension of my birthday week. It's very girly and very fun, and I will show you what that looks like. So this is my organization sticker. This is the kind of where like all the planning happens. My pre-planning Bible, if you will. And I just got this from Walmart. It was fairly inexpensive. It's like a geode type crystal folder, and it has 2 pockets, one on this side and one on this side. And I got 2 of them. I got one for this year, and I also got one to start next year's planning. So these are so beautiful. I love these so much. Rocks and crystals are like my other passion. I have a collection of those as well, but that will be for a different day. So yeah, so this is where I kind of plan everything. And it helps keep me organized, especially since I do order my stickers so far in advance. Sometimes when you're getting a bunch of orders in, you're like, you kind of don't remember what your thought process was, what you wanted to match with what. Because as a Franken planner, I pull from all sorts of places to make my spread. So what I do is I just quickly, I write down, you can write it, my writing is awful, so I like to print it because it's a lot neater and easier for me to read. And then I just print it. So this is my summer kits that were kind of Disney themed. And then this was August. And then these are the kits that I picked for September. So if you see the September ones, I just copied these over to my list, and then I kind of know what I'm going to use for each week. And then this is what I do. So this was for July, for example. And I had chosen Main Street Magic, Arabian Days, Maidens in Mythology, and Thingamabob. And what I did is I just took like a little snapshot of what I ordered. Sorry guys, it's a little glossy. So I just did a little snapshot of what I ordered. So I did little snapshots of what I got from Elle's shop, and I printed them out. And then I did a little snapshot of the Erin Condren sticker sheet that I custom made that I felt would match that kit the best. And then I put them together in order of which weeks they're going to be used. And then that way I kind of already know how it's going to look, what looks good together. And I'm a very, very visual person. And so this process helps me so much just to, you know, make sure everything is going to look as I envisioned it, I guess, when I was ordering online, that it will look as good on paper. So this is kind of like a pre-planning step. You don't have to do this if you don't want to. This is just me and like my OCD at work. So I was kind of debating like showing this to you guys. My husband's like, they're going to think you're crazy. But I'm like, no, these are my people. So I'm hoping there's some people out there who are as a Monica planner as I am, because everyone calls me Monica from Friends, and this is why I do really like to organize and plan things. So this was for July, and then this is for August. So I have my, oh, I forgot to show you guys. I actually got my ring back. It was being held hostage for 5 months during COVID, and I just actually went to go pick it up last weekend, I guess. What I did, so anyways, this is kind of like a side note. You can like skip ahead a minute if you're not interested in this. But for those of you who are watching my last video, and I was saying how my ring was gone for 5 months, I was just sending it in for the regular maintenance, which I do twice a year for our jewelry protection plan. We are with Peoples, and literally the weekend that was supposed to come back after the 2 weeks was the weekend that the mall closed. And because they were a mall, they were like last on the list to reopen. So that was in February that I sent it away, and it's now mid-July. So I'm so happy to have this back, if you have no idea. And just in time for our wedding anniversary week, which is going to be August 2nd to 9th. So this is the kit that I picked for that. This was the matching sticker sheet from Erin Condren. This is from Glam Planner. And these were some extras that I also ordered from her shop to kind of put it all together. And I love the way that that's going to look. And then this was the week that we're going to be going up to the cottage. So I thought that was a perfect theme. And then this was just kind of like a fun summer kit. I really love this kit. It's called Miami Sunset, and it's just a little sassy. You got some leopard print, and we do have a boat. It's not as glamorous as this one, but it is lots of fun, and we do plan on spending lots of time on it in the summer. So I wanted to incorporate that in one of my spreads. And then the last week of summer is usually a pretty chill week. We're getting ready to go back to school, so there's usually not too much going on there. So what I picked for this week was Beach Babies, because it's just like a very relaxing, like sandcastle kit, and then just some like beach accessories and a little hut. And then on here, that's what that looks like. So I wrote down all the kits, and then Get It Done was the one that I just showed you, and that's going to be for back to school. And as you can see, that's the one that I showed you how I selected, the Glam Planner one, and just a couple extras that I might want to use as well. So that way when these come in, because they're from 2 different companies, I know how to match up all my Glam Planner kits with the Erin Condren kits to make my full spread for that week. And then this is September. So I'm going to put this in here. And these little plastic sheets I just got from Walmart. Again, you can get them from Dollar Store even. They're fairly inexpensive. Let me just get this in there. There you go. And I know this is a little blurry right now with the gloss, but I do an actual sticker haul on these where you can actually see them a lot closer and in a lot more detail. So if you are interested in kind of seeing this in a more beautiful light and setting, please feel free to check out that video before this, which was my Glam Planner sticker haul and also my storage video. And then so I took this one out, so hopefully this works a little bit better for you guys. So for my daughter's birthday week, I got the Mean Girls. This one is actually going to be in a different color, but I just ended up printing it with the one that, like the default setting, but it's going to be a different color to match this. These are some extras that I got, and then this was the Pixie Hollow kit that is just gorgeous. It's very like magical. It's got like the little elk and the little fairy and stuff like that there. And then this is some extra stuff that I got. This is going to be my Stargazer kit, which I'm so excited to use. This for my birthday week, if you remember, from September. And then this, with this EC sticker kit, you can actually change your zodiac in here. So again, this one was just the default one, but mine is actually going to be Libra, and it's going to be lilac here to match the lilac in the kit. And then I have some special washi tapes coming, which are like celestial colored, and then I also love unicorns. So I'm going to try to, that's just to kind of remind myself to pull in some unicorns to that kit that week. I love owls, and I might just throw some owls in for this one as well to match the owls there. And then this was the last kit that I picked. It's called Blush Edit, and that's the week that I'm going to use it for. And then I just made myself little notes like this is not the actual color it's going to be, but just so I get an idea of what I'm going to be using. The other thing that I would recommend, kind of whether or not you're going to do the full kits or not, I don't know. I just think it's good to have these on hand just in case. These are kind of like my core 4, if you will, and they are from the Happy Planner, and I use these all the time, whether I'm doing a full kit or a bitty kit. And this is what they are. I'll link them in the bottom bar below. You can find these at Michael's, happyplanner.com, probably even on Amazon, I think, as well. And it's just a little bit extra to your kit, different things that I like to use that may not come with the kits that you're ordering. So the first one is called Planner Basics, and this one just has like a bunch of random stickers. There's like what's for dinner, weekend banners, quotes. They have some checklists and like that sort of thing. So those are nice. I also have this one, which is called Colorful Boxes. And it's basically what the name implies. You get several different colors in several different sizes each. So you get like quarter boxes, half boxes, full boxes, and then this kind of full page in each color. And you'll have some metallics as well. They only have silver and gold though. They don't have rose gold yet. So Happy Planner, if you're watching, we need us some rose gold, please. It's my favorite metallic of all time. But it's still a really great kit, and I would recommend it. And the next one is called Teachers Rule Big. For all you mamas out there or dadas out there who have been doing the homeschooling thing during this COVID quarantine, congratulations. That was not an easy thing to get through, and I have a feeling we are probably going to have to continue some of it into September. So I did pick up this kit as well, or this sticker sheet book rather. And it's got like some really cute like little pencils and like, you know, phone calls for like our parent interviews, which we did. We kept in touch with his teacher quite a bit throughout. Some motivational stickers. They also have like these guys as well, which I really liked. Hold on. They had this like homework, assignment, due date. They have a bunch of those, which I really liked because it helps us keep track of those sorts of things. And then the last one that I would recommend, at least for like a starter kit, feel free. They have so many of these. Like, it's easy to get a little crazy. And I do have a couple more, I think, somewhere of these. But these are like the core 4 that I use, so they're always on my desk. But they have these for like anything you could possibly imagine. So I definitely would recommend going and browsing your local Michael's or Happy Planner website and seeing what they have, because their selection is incredible, and so are their stickers. And then this one is the seasonal one. So this one has tons of stickers for different seasons: winter, spring, summer, and fall. And I like these because you can actually make, there's enough stickers in here that you can actually make a whole spread just from these. Like, they have enough full boxes, they have some little flags, and then you could kind of use you know, some blue half boxes and full boxes from here. And you can use some checklists from here, and you can kind of just, even from these books, you can make a whole spread, which is really amazing. And then, so they have quite a few pages for each season, along with some of these little icons. And then that is very helpful as well. So those are those four. They also have, which I've been kind of playing with, I don't know if you guys have noticed on my Instagram, I've been trying the horizontal layout as well to see if how I like it. And I do enjoy it. I do love how it looks, and I like trying different things. So as you can see, these are made for, a horizontal spreads in mind, but I'm just a vertical planner at heart. So I always have been, and I think I always will. But for all you horizontal planners, this one is for you. So those are my 5 kind of basic core kits that I would recommend. Well, 4, core 4, and then 5 if you are a horizontal planner. All right, we are almost through with the pre-planning, guys. A lot goes on behind the scenes. So this is all the work that happens before you even get to the planner and lay down the spread. And so the last thing that I wanted to show you guys was the storage system. It is good to have a good storage system in place. I do have a video on this. I posted that a couple days ago, so go check it out, how I got this set up. But basically, now that this is all set up, it's really easy. So because I did all my pre-planning, oh, another thing that I forgot to mention was, sorry guys, this is my kit for last week, my Disney kit. Another thing that I forgot to mention as part of the pre-planning is once you get all of your, like all of these worked out, from here, I go ahead and get these little like sticky notes. You can get them from anywhere, and I actually write down the kits for each week in my planner, so that way it's already kind of in here and I already know like right away which one I need to use. So let's say for this week then I go, okay, I need to pull Arabian Days, so I go to my summer binder and I go to my week that I'm going to be using and I pull it out. And this is going to be the kit that I use for this week. This week is Jasmine's Turn to Shine, and this is the Erin Condren bottom washi or sticker kit that I decided to get for this because I thought this really matched. Looks like sand and like water and that sort of thing. And then I'm also going to, what I would also do is pull in maybe like some flamingos and some other things from different kits. And then I would get everything that I wanted to use and then lay this down. So that is it for this week, guys. I hope that this kind of behind the scenes learn my process video was helpful to you guys, especially if you're just starting out. And I know that it can seem like a really overwhelming time. You don't know where to start, you kind of don't know what to expect, and how to plan your weeks. So I would just recommend taking your time, breaking them down week by week, planning your set weeks first for any important dates that you have going on that might help you think of a theme for that week, and then looking to do your filler weeks or your free weeks after that. And yeah, getting a good storage system set up in place for your kits once you have them all ordered, so that when it is time to plan, you can just pull it out and you're ready to go and you're not looking for them everywhere. Having a good budget set, a good grasp of processing time and the shipping time to wherever you live, if you're international or the store that you're ordering from is not close to you. Some core sticker books to accent your spread and add a little bit extra to it. And I think that's pretty much it. I hope you guys like this video. If you have any other ideas in the future, please let me know, and I would love to film those for you. hopefully everybody is having a wonderful weekend so far, and please hit like if you like this video and subscribe to my channel if you enjoy my content. Until next time, stay healthy and safe, guys. Bye!